What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We have a bit of a small G.I. Joe haul. Um, yeah, I got like 5 figures here in front of you, and this is the Metalhead. So we got Metalhead, we have Airborne, we got the Techno Viper, got Mr. Fudgy Bar himself, Quick Kick, and we got Big Boa. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open all these new classified G.I. Joes that we got. So, you know what? Let's get started with this video. I hope it doesn't go too long. It is 5 figures. So if you want to fast forward through it, it's all good. We're going to start first with Metalhead. He's part of Destro's Iron Grenadiers, and some little artwork here. And then this is what the back looks like. Pretty cool photography here. And then you see some of the, what is that? Oh, okay. This is on his shoulder. It says Destro. Not sure what this is yet. We'll take a look in a little bit. And this is number 118. And then here's some more artwork on the side. And then there's your other stuff if you want to scan that. Here we got them inside the plastic. Let's start taking them out. Okay, so we got everything out of the package. We're going to start by showing everything that he comes with. And I will say one thing about the plastic is the plastic is not that good. It's like really flimsy. You can see my gun here is warped. So they're still having some QC issues with this, the plastic. But here is one of his rifles. And it does look good. And the magazine does come out. It's a pretty nice looking rifle there. And then we have another gun here with the scope on top. And this also comes out, the magazine. And you do have your port to stick on the barrel if you want to add any type of effects there. And then let's go to the missiles. So you have some missiles, and like I was saying, the plastic isn't that great, so you kind of have to just bend it and get it kind of straight, I guess. But this is one of, let me see, there's, yeah, okay, so there's 2 of these, this size, this length. These do come off. And then we have 2 smaller ones. And all of them, they all come off of the smoke effect, the shooting effect that you see behind the missile. And then this is the bigger one, and you got 2 of those as well. This is a character that he was later on, like after I finished watching the G.I. Joe, I wasn't watching it anymore. Like when they started the Dick or Deke, however you say it, the Deke series. This guy was in the Deke series, and I used to see a little bit here and there. It wasn't really, I thought it was goofy looking, to tell you the truth. And then here is the pieces that go on the side of his legs, the missile launchers. I thought it was a goofy cartoon. I did catch it here and there once in a while, only because I'm a G.I. Joe fan. And here's some hoses. And I will say one thing. When they did that cartoon, the cartoon sucked, but some of the figures were okay. Some of the figures weren't bad. I do have the original figure from this metal head. This is going to go on his back. So you got some more missile launchers, rocket launchers on this backpack. And then you have another helmet here. This one's not my favorite. I would probably go with this look more. This is more his look he had on the cartoon. Okay, so that's it for like all of his extras that he came with. Now let's go to the figure. The figure itself, he looks good. I mean, he doesn't look bad. What I do like what I'm seeing with these new figures is them being pinless. I do like that. And then there's like a teardrop, I guess. Yeah, and then he comes with this. The vest looks okay. You have a sheath here for his knife, so we can go ahead and put that in there right now. And then I was gonna show you guys the hair it comes off. So you got like a weird looking metal head. And we're gonna put on this one right here because I do like this one. I think this is the one most people will go for. So that's what he looks with the glasses, like a Target type deal on his glasses. And then he has like some type of shield right here on the front. Not really sure what that is. And then going back to the old school one, he has the same type of deals here where you plug these deals. And I think I'm putting them the right way. I don't think it matters, does it? We'll find out. Man, Hasbro's been shipping like stuff like crazy. Been getting a lot of figures lately, and I've noticed like that happens a lot. Like right around this time, like when springtime starts, it seems like they start rolling out a lot of their product. This goes plugged on the back, and you see this has like some little grooves there, almost like a spline. And then that goes plugged back here. And then you do have the piece that goes into his back, so that will secure it better. So he's coming along so far. He's looking okay. How realistic is this? Probably not very realistic, right? But it's a cartoon. It's G.I. Joe. It's fun. And then what else? Let's put, I guess we could put these up here. So you could take a look and see how that looks. So there you got him shooting some of his missiles. And then on the bottom one, you have 2 ports. So you can add the other 4 missiles. Now, I'm not sure if the longer one goes on top or on the bottom. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess the way you prefer it. I would think the smaller one would go on top. Let's see how that looks. Just like that. He comes with a lot of stuff. I mean, besides like all of the missiles and stuff that is on him. One thing that I do like is these are, you can move these around. So I know like on the old school one, these are like notorious. Like you can't even really pose him with them on because they just fall off unless you want to glue it, but I wouldn't do that. And then another thing is you run the risk of it breaking like on your old school one. So this is a nice change for a newer figure that you're not going to have that issue. And then it does come with these hose pieces. They do go right here, right? But I was trying to plug them. If you look in the back of these launchers, there's holes. So I was thinking they go in there, but they actually go in the middle of this. There's a port, like a hole, like right in the middle right there. Kind of fooled me there. But yeah, this metalhead, he looks pretty cool. I do like it. It's not from my time, my era, but he is pretty cool looking. Let's give him his gun. And we'll stick this other gun in his other hand. And we're gonna put on the other helmet just so you can get a look at him if you're curious how he looks with the other helmet. So let me take this off. He looks okay. I mean, he doesn't look bad with this helmet. It's not my favorite, but he doesn't look bad. He looks okay. I mean, it's different. Looks like a futuristic super soldier with this one on, and then with all his gadgets on him, his gizmos here. That's what he looks like there. So I do like it. Let's put this on him. We're gonna put him aside, and then we'll come back to him because I got to get to some other figures, and then we'll do a 360 of these GI Joes, this series that came in. So let's put him aside and let's open the next one. Okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open the Techno Viper next, and he is number 117. See some side art, and then there is the other symbols here on the side, the scanning deal. Another thing I wanted to mention, it's pretty cool getting these windows again so we can see the figures. Alrighty, here we got him out of the package. We're gonna go over his accessories, and we'll start by this deal right here. Not sure what this is for yet. It does have some type of, it looks like a cobra symbol on there. And then it has this hose. Handgun. And then I don't know what you call this, but this is like the old school one also from the 87, 88. It's like hydraulic tools, I would say. So here is one of the tools. Here's another one. This one looks more like a hammer or something. And then this one looks like a wrench, like a crescent wrench type. And then going back to this one kind of looks like some type of wrench as well. And yeah, that's it for the weapons or the tools that he comes with. Let's look at the figure. And he pretty much, he looks like the old school Techno Viper. He's also pinless. Good deal. That pinless technology, I'm hoping that they do that moving forward with all of these GI Joes, because I know like on some of them they're reusing some parts. Looking at Big Boa, I can already see he has pins on his arms, so hopefully they can get away from using that and then just start going with the pinless technology, moving, forward with. Let's put his accessories on him, and then let's see how he looks. We'll put his gun where it goes, and then I think this is where this goes, because you see a hole here for it. So I guess maybe he's like reading something here off of his wrist. Looks kind of weird, but it's kind of cool at the same time. If you can, get it at different angles, take some photos. He's got the silver emblem. That looks nice. It's painted really nice. It looks clean. And then he does have like these molded on hoses going into his chest, his abdomen. And then the eyes are like I guess like a fluorescent green. And I did order the other one also that comes with the attachment that will go on back of the his tank. So I got a couple of these. I only ordered one of these purple ones. I don't know yet if I'll order another one. I'm not sure yet. That's right, because I remember all his tools on the old school one. Setting down here. Okay, so those just go in like so. And there we got his tools. Now the hose. The hose is going to go... Where does it go? I guess up here. Yeah, it has to go up here. And then the other end is going to go on this, on his gun. Or it could go on his tools. Plug that in like so. So you can plug it on either arm. So that's cool. Okay, so far I like this one also. He looks cool. I mean, everything looks good on him. They do have the drop down on the legs. The boots, they look familiar, but I don't remember who these go on. And there is a boot cut. And then the rest of the stuff is standard. The double jointed knees, elbows, your hinges, your ankle rockers. Yeah, he looks good. Okay, let's put this guy aside and let's look at the next one. Who should we open? Let's see. Should we stick to Cobras? I think we're going to stick to Cobras, and then we'll leave the G.I. Joes for last. So let's open Big Boa. Here's Big Boa. See some art right there. Some more art on the side. He is number 114. And then you have some nice artwork here on the back of the figure. He looks pretty nice with the cage in the background. And you see some blood on his wrap that goes around his hand here. And then there's some more of the scanning deal. Okay, let's get this guy out. Okay, so we're going to go over his extras. And he does come with 2 dumbbells. These look pretty nice. I like that they included these weights. I do wish they would have included a punching bag. I would have been all for that, even if they would have charged a little more. They could have made this guy like a deluxe figure, I think, and gave him like like a punching bag and maybe even like a weight bench. Here's his helmet. This helmet has spikes on it. Let me see the other one, the old school one. Yeah, I guess the old school one also had spikes, but these stand out more. These are more pointier, more taller, it seems like, on the helmet. And then he has that hose the same as the 1987. It looks cool. And then let's go with the gloves. The gloves, you see the Cobra logo on those. And then the wrist guards. Or I guess this is part of the glove. And then now let's look at the figure. So not too much stuff coming with this guy. Here's his face up close. And I will say I do like the way the face looks. I like the way that the tooth is missing. And I like that they gave us like an unmasked version of Big Boa, so we know what he looks like now. And this is the thing that I was talking about. You see the pins here, so they reuse these arms. So that kind of, I don't like seeing that anymore. We're already used to seeing like it being pinless. Here is the bloody wrist wrap, or not wrist wrap, hand wrap. And he does have it on both hands. See the spiky harness on him. Flexible. And then you see they colored his chichis, his niplets. You got some very good abdomen movement here. Damn, this is some really good flexibility. He's pretty cool. The boots, you got that boot cut again. I like this one too so far. He's definitely a figure that looks better in hand. I will say that. Let's take this hat off and put the other one on. And there he is with his helmet. And let's put the gloves on him. Let's put his gloves on. Yeah, these gloves look pretty cool. I like the way they look. One thing that I will mention is that the pegs, the pegs are freaking long on this. Look at that shit. See that? They're pretty long. When I was pulling out these hands, I was thinking, damn, these are long, even on these. Put them up, put them up. Big Boa. He's pretty cool looking. I like this look. Do some posing with this guy. He's pretty neat figure. Let's put this one back on. He kind of gives me like Stallone vibes. Kind of looks like I don't know, maybe they're trying to kind of go off of Stallone, because I know like originally they were supposed to do a Rocky figure when they did the Big Boa. Wouldn't that be something if they did do a Sly Stallone in G.I. Joe Classified? That would be sweet. Yeah, Big Boa, he's pretty cool. I like him. Let's open up some G.I. Joes now. Okay, up next we're gonna go with Quick Kick. I like this portrait. It looks nice. It kind of like sucks because I do open up the figures and I do have them all out of package pretty much. I can't think of any that I have in package, but it is nice because of the art. I end up throwing away a lot of these boxes. It's just too much stuff to have, and it does pile up. There's a nice portrait on the back where he's in the snow on the ice with no shoes, no socks. That's kind of silly when you think about it, but it's a cartoon. You got number 116. You got a yelling portrait of Quick Kick. Yeah, let's pop them out. Okay, got everything out. And let's take a look at all of his stuff he comes with. He comes with a lot of stuff. It's kind of weird because some of these G.I. Joe Classifieds, it's weird because some of them come with a lot of extras and then some of them are like just not too many. So it's kind of weird. Let's start with his Fudgy Bar. Want a bite? The chocolate. Got his backpack. It's painted all red. That's kind of weird. I don't know too many people that have an all red backpack. I think the old school one was gray. You have this. Looks like he's throwing one of his Chinese stars. So this is a cool little add-on. You do have a pair of karate chopping hands. And the work on these look really good. The fingers, like all the detail on it, it looks nice. See all the wrinkles in the fingers. Looks good. I like this. And then you have another set of hands, and these are some punching hands. These also look good. Let's go to his nunchucks. So you got two sets of nunchucks. These also look nice. You see some nice silver paint on the ends and on the chain. And you got your brown handles. So this looks pretty good. I like this. And then his two swords with also a brown handle. And on the end, it looks like, what is that? I can't make it out. It looks like some type of animal with his mouth open. Can you guys make that out? I'm not sure exactly what that is. I think it's on the nunchucks as well. Yeah, it is. So I'm not sure what this is. It's maybe a dragon. I'm not sure. A dragon head. And now let's look at his other face sculpt. Looks pretty nice. You see all the nice detail in the hair, the lines. Okay, let's look at the figure. And see his I think, what is this called? A sash. See the this deal with the Chinese stars, and then you see some patterns on the side of his leg, his upper leg, and you see some openings here for his nunchucks on his belt, and you see some wrist straps. His arms look kind of small. I don't know. They look kind of small. I mean, he wasn't like a real big guy, but I think they could have went a little bigger on his arms. This is Big Bull's arms. Check this out. Look at the difference in the muscle. It's like, you see that? Big Bull is like way bigger arms than Quick Kick. I think even Storm Shadow has bigger arms than Quick Kick. This Quick Kick, I don't know. There's something weird about the I don't know if it's the arms that's throwing it off or if it's like the torso. He has good bend on the torso. Something's kind of, I don't know what it is. Something looks off. I mean, he looks cool and everything. He just has a smaller torso, I guess. Closer look at him. He looks cool. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into it like too much. And there's his. He does have holes on the bottom of his heel. And you do see detail on his feet as well. He looks okay. I mean, he's not bad. He just, I don't know, something looks weird to me about him. I'm not really sure yet what it is. That's another thing that's weird. Like on some of the new stuff, they have like this type of neck. So I don't know. Like I don't know why they don't just keep this style. This style is probably better. I mean, you get more movement. Looks down pretty good. Looks up pretty good. He's pretty cool. I'm not gonna say he's not. I like him. He's just, I don't know. There's something about him that was throwing me off. Let's put some weapons on him. Let's put his red backpack on. I would have went with a black backpack, or even like the old school one, like with the gray color, like a dark gray. That would have probably looked better than red. So let's put his swords in. Yeah, I would have preferred something other than red, if I'm being honest. And then we could put his nunchucks. We'll put these in his hand for now. There's Quick Kick. What do you guys think about Quick Kick? I actually seen some people doing like customizing on this figure. And I thought the one that they customized, I forgot who did it, but I think it even looked even better than this one that Hasbro did. So some of the customizers are like really They have a leg up like on Hasbro on some of these figures. Like I think so. Like I remember seeing that quick kick and I was just thinking like it looked really cool. But this one looks okay. It's not bad. Okay, let's go to the last figure. It's gonna be Airborne. And that's probably the one that I wanted to see the most. So let's take a look at this guy. Last one here of this series. There you have him in the window. Some art right there. Franklin Airborne Tall Tree. I guess this is his name. And there, you know what? That does kind of make sense now that because I remember this guy is Native American. So we got this guy and Spirit, Native American Joes. Hopefully you guys could see it there. And it is number 115. Yeah, let's get this guy open. Last one. Alrighty, same deal. Let's get to the accessories. Start with the backpack. Nice color brown on it. Should have did a little more detail like on these little canisters here. Maybe painted them silver so they stand out more. But I'm just being like a little nitpicky at this point. Looks cool. The shovel I would have went with silver on this part. Here we got some of his goggles, I believe. Or wait, are these goggles? Okay, so these are the goggles right here. And then you got his knife. And this goes, I think this goes on his helmet too. This is like kind of like what we've seen with Tunnel Rat. Here's his warped gun. It looks good, but it's kind of warped a little bit. Magazine's warped. So we're going to have to straighten that out. This does come off here. Overall, I like this. I like this gun a lot. It looks very nice. Maybe some more paint though, like on these would make it stand out more and look better. Here's a handgun. And you can take off this piece pretty much and then put it over here on this gun. And then you got his helmet. I think this is the same helmet that came with Grunt, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I don't feel like pulling him out and looking. But it's similar, if not the same. Looks nice. I like it. Let's get to the figure. And here we have Airborne. See the patch here on the side of his arm. The vest jacket looks nice. I like the color of it. I like just the whole, like, the paint of this figure. It looks good. Looks nice the way they mixed up the tan with the blue, with the brown, the gray on his gloves and his shoes, his boots. Looks good. I like it. And then you do see like some type of like padding on the elbows and on the back of his arms. The face sculpt looks nice. It doesn't look bad at all. He's going to look down about there. And he looks up about like there. let's gear this guy up. Let's put his knife where it goes. I wish I would have painted the blade on that too, like the silver color. Let's put his helmet. Yeah, he looks nice, man. I like this figure. His backpack, his gun. So the helmet doesn't really, I mean, it looks nice when it's on there, but it's pretty loose if you look. Like it doesn't really, it's not tight, a tight fit on his head. Let's put his gun away. And then this goes on the helmet. Oh, it goes this way. Okay. I think that's how it goes. It's not going in seating all the way. Let me push it some more. There we go. Okay. So if you want to have that look, that's a pretty cool look too. I'd rather have it with this though up here. I like the way it looks with this. He's my favorite one out of this this batch of new Joe's Cobras that I received. What's your guys' favorite one out of these? Okay, so we got Airborne, Quick Kick. You got Big Boa, Techno Viper, and Metalhead. Let me put them on the turntable and we'll do a 360 of all these. Okay, so here we have all of this wave. Overall, I do like this wave. Very posable. My favorite one, if I had to rank it, I'm going to go probably starting from least to my favorite. I'm going to probably start with at number 5. I'll go with... Shit, this is kind of hard. I'm going to go with Techno Viper at 5. Then next, I'm going to go with Heavy Metal. Is his name Heavy Metal or Metalhead? I don't remember. I'll go with him at 4. And then I'll go with Big Boa at 3. Quick Kick at 2. And Airborne is my favorite one from this wave. Sorry I didn't get into the articulation too much. But there is, you know, 5 figures I'm doing here, so I don't want to make the video too long. I think I said Metalhead, right? Yeah, Metalhead. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got some more videos coming in the future. The channel still, it keeps growing, man. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. This is my hobby. I'm just sharing, you know, my collectibles with you guys and just giving my little take on it. So I do appreciate, you know, your views and your follows and your likes. And with that being said, I want you all to have a happy Easter. And yeah, you guys take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.